Congratulations on your choice to rent the Symphony breast pump. This is by far the Rolls Royce of pumps. I just want to show you that the power connection fits underneath this little window. You'll also notice that there is a card or a chipped card, and that has got two different settings on it. So you get different Symphony pumps, ones that has the Premier setting and ones that don't. So when will you use the Premier setting? If you have very low milk production, twin babies or a prem baby, it is a 15-minute cycle and the machine will go through the cycle and then stop once finished. It also has the option to not use the Premier setting. They've changed the name from Premier to Initiate, and then you've got the Maintain or the standard setting. So there's two different settings with each two different names, unfortunately. So the older pumps, they call it the Premier setting, the first setting, and then the other one they call the standard, and the newer versions they call the Initiate or the Maintain. Okay. Your lid can open up here, and these membranes also live in the pump, so you don't need to change them. Should you not have good pumping, it could be that they were not inserted properly. Make sure it makes a click sound. You can pump one breast at a time, or you can pump both breasts at the same time. It's always better to pump both breasts at the same time because you can get 10% more milk production. Please make sure that the tubing is deep enough, otherwise it will also not have suction. Now to go through the settings with you. I'm going to do that. You will switch the machine on, and within 5 seconds you will press the button that looks like little droplets, and it will say Initiate Start. Then you can just increase it up until it is most comfortable for you. The higher you can pump, the better. So its Initiate is running. The machine will also tell you when it goes through the settings what it is doing. This is the 15-minute cycle. It's to stimulate milk production, and we refer to the Initiate or the Premier setting. It's a 15-minute cycle and it will stop on its own. It will go soft, medium, and then hard suctions. Okay, there's lots of research that went into that setting. It's 15 years of research that they've used in order for it to try to mimic what baby would suck like. And that's why it's so ideal for low milk production or prem babies. If you don't want that setting, or you're in a hurry and you just quickly need to empty the breast, you don't have the 15 minutes, then you will switch the machine on and you will not press that button. It will then say Maintain running. So it's running on the Maintain program. You can once again increase to where you can handle it. On the Maintain program, it has two settings. A smaller quick pump setting that we call the let down reflex, and then your longer pump version, which is basically just to empty or drain the breast. If you pump on this setting and you don't like the setting, then after you've already started with that program, you can press this button and it will go over to the long suction. And this is where we empty the breast if you only have 5 minutes to do that. When you get your basic set, the set that you require for your rental pumps, in one set you will receive one tubing, you will receive the head connector, a bottle, a lid, a valve head and membrane. This is the valve head, this is the membrane. There is an extra membrane together in your packet, and then also your breast shield sizes come in a 21, 24, 27, 30 and 36, but your packet as a standard comes in a 24. If you require a bigger size, then you will need to buy that separate. All the parts can be bought separately. How you put it all together, you take the head connector and the shield. It can only fit in there. Then you have to take the valve head and membrane. It can only fit in there. And the bottle screws on over here. For some reason, it also has the ability to screw on here. That is not correct. So it has to screw on this part, and your tubing will fit in the little hole that you'll find there. Your rental pumps pump at approximately a bar of 250. So if there is any leakage in the tubing, then it will not have any pressure. It will look like that. If your tubing is torn, if it is pressed closed or anything like that, it will not have any suction. The most common reason for your pump to not have suction is if this valve is either not attached tightly or it is not attached at all, and I will show you that you will therefore then have no suction. The moment that it is attached properly, your machine will work again. Thank you for making use of our services. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions.